Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash, Barakatah. Double honors to the elders and apostles and the righteous men of Great Millstone who teach us this truth and righteousness and sincerity and brotherly love. Salutations to the hopeful elect, the 144,000 men of Yasharahla, and the 1/3 men, women, and children of Yasharahla that are scattered on all four corners of this earth. Shalom. This is your brother Shamya coming back at you one more time with this quick lesson from the GMS Helena, Montana camp. And, I'm gonna just do this quick lesson real quick. The Lord had the Spirit jump on me. I've been wanting to do this lesson for a little while, and, the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of Israel, which the Lord is basically restoring right in front of our eyes. He's restoring it with us, his people. And through the Spirit and power, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakwadash Barakatah, we are literally seeing a transition. We're seeing the downfall of the heathen. We're seeing the downfall of Esau and his descendants, the Edomites. And we're seeing the rise of the nation of Israel. Now, we know that this is the end. And Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai gives us the signs to know that this is the end, with dreams and visions and the Lord putting his Holy Spirit upon his people in these last days, hard and heavy. And we know that the kingdom is at hand. And I myself, I always think about the kingdom. I do. I just think about how wonderful the kingdom is going to be. It's going to be just spectacular and wonderful and everlasting. Just thinking about it, I get emotional knowing that we have something great coming our way. And it's just a beautiful thing. But anyway, I don't want to keep rambling on. What I have right in front of me, these are stones. These are precious stones. Okay? These are precious stones. Now, according to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's word, this word, the Holy Scriptures, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai gives us just a taste of what's to come, how the kingdom will be. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai gives a description, and we're going to read it. Streets of gold, precious stones being built with the kingdom. Man, we could imagine. It's going to be beautiful. But anyway, what I have in front of me right now, I'm gonna just go into this real quick. These are the stones that are in the scriptures. How the Lord put everything on this earth for us, the nation of Israel. The Lord created this world for our sakes. That's what the scripture says. And these are some of the stones. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna name these stones off, and then I'm gonna give a description of what the health benefits and the spiritual benefits with these stones. Now, of course, the heathen, they use our stones, for wickedness. They use it on the left hand side, these wicked ass fucking sorcerers and witches and all that shit. But we as spiritual people, Israelites, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has given us these stones to use in righteousness, spiritual, because these stones come from the earth. And once we were in tune with the earth. But anyway, and the Lord has given us the taste back of what we once had. So this first stone, when I'm gonna go into this first stone. This first stone, this is quartz. Okay, it's when you know all the stones are beautiful. This is quartz. Okay, this is clear quartz. This next stone that I have, this is called rose quartz. Rose quartz. And this is another beautiful stone too, okay? This next stone right here, this is called Amazonite. Amazonite. And I'm gonna read off what each stone does, with the benefits of each stone. Okay, this is Amazonite. This next stone right here, this is emerald. Okay, this is emerald. It's a beautiful stone. You see the emerald in there is beautiful. The Lord put these stones on the earth for us. This right here is Lapis Lazuli. Lapis Lazuli. Okay. This right here, this is my favorite one. Amethyst. My favorite precious stone. Okay. And I everywhere I go, I carry this stone on me. Okay. It's very protective, you know, and all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because the Lord gives us all these stones, you know, it's beautiful. Okay. And now this stone right here, I actually, you know, sleep with this stone. Look at, you know, it's beautiful too. You know, it changes color. Look at that. Look at that Akim and Athquat. Look at that. This is called Labradorite. And this is a beautiful stone too. Like I said, I sleep with this stone, and it calms my nerves. Well, we just going to read it. I ain't going to ramble about it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to read the first stone. Now, the first stone is clear quartz. This stone right here, clear quartz. Now, this stone, the health benefits of this stone is it purifies, it boosts your intuition, enhances healing, okay? Relaxation, it relaxes you, and it reduces stress and improves awareness. That's what clear quartz does, okay? So that's a wonderful stone too, and that's a powerful stone, okay? Now, this stone right here, rose quartz, this is a stone of love. You know, when I usually hold this stone and you know, and I'm resting, I hold this stone, I feel, you know, I feel more loving and caring. You know, I think about the Akim and the Athquath when I hold this stone, and, you know, think about my wife, you know, and what this stone does, it's a love stone. Love, friendship, compassion, calmness. It calms your nerves too, and opening the heart, and emotional healing. Now, I've been through a lot of stuff in these past 5 years, and when I started doing research on the rose quartz, I started to, you know, just hold it to my heart and just, you know, feel the energy from this stone. It is definitely a healing stone. I can definitely say that. Okay. This next one right here is Amazonite. Now, this stone is very unique, and the benefits from this stone is, it says, when placed on chest, helps remove negative energy and toxic emotions, known as the hope stone. Okay. Now, you know, first and foremost, we have hope and faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You know, and the Lord gives us these stones, you know, to use, you know, to help us to, you know, be aware and tuned, you know, with the earth and surroundings. But, you know, the Lord blesses us with these stones, okay? And of course, we're going to read it too, but this is a good stone. Amazonite. It's calming and soothing, and is good for anti-inflammatory anxiety too. So it's good for anxiety. Okay. Now the next one right here is emerald. Very beautiful stone. Very beautiful stone. And a lot of people that really, they have money, they always use, have the emerald necklaces, and when they polish it up, is beautiful. So all the stones are beautiful, but emerald is a very precious stone, and it's a beautiful stone. But emerald, it strengthens memory, reduce symptoms of dysentery, prevent poisoning, prevent epilepsy, heal the liver, cure eye disease. Okay? Emerald. Then we got the famous Lapis Lazuli. Now, all the stones are in there, but Lapis Lazuli is a one of a kind stone too. Okay? Because it boosts the immune system, purifies blood, lowers blood pressure, is cooling and soothing when you're dealing with inflammation of the body. This is a good stone to have too. It's a beautiful stone. Okay. This one right here. Okay, my favorite one is amethyst. Amethyst is it opens you up to spiritual awareness, so you're aware of your surroundings when you're being attacked by demons. This is definitely a stone to wear on you. It protects you from demons and evil spirits and negative energy. Because hey, for the past couple of months, I've been getting spiritually attacked, especially now, in these last days, more demonic activity. This is definitely a stone to have, amethyst. And Akim and Athquath, I usually get all my stones from Etsy. It's ETSY, the website Etsy, and they have a lot of wholesale things where they, a lot of organic, things that they sell, from the source, and all these stones are from the source. So, and that's where I get them. So if you guys want to know where I get these stones from, I get them off the website called Etsy. Okay. Now, Labradorite. This is one of my favorite stones now too, because like I said, when I go to sleep, I actually hold this in my hand, while I sleep, or put it next to me, or put it, you know on my chest, or by my heart. It's a beautiful, beautiful, precious stone. Okay. And what this stone does is beneficial to eyes, nerves, brain, bones, and spinal cord. Increases your intelligence. And definitely this is a stone, precious stone, that increases my intelligence. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, we first know that Yahweh Shem Shai gives wisdom, intelligence, common sense. Like I said, he puts the Yahweh Shem Shai put these stones on this earth for us, to use, to and again, these are going to be some of the these are just some of the stones. There are stones that we know we don't know about, and that's the beauty of it. The kingdom is going to be beautiful. But what I want to do, this is what I want to do now. I want to go to the scriptures. Let's go to the scriptures just to read read what's up, okay, and read what's up in the scriptures. And I had an opportunity to speak to one of the Akim from Great Millstone Chicago camp, Yanaga Aya, and hopefully I pronounced your name right, brother. Akim, Yanaga Aya. Say, I had to just stay on point, just get to the points, precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little, because we know that Jake has a short attention span, so I tend to talk a lot. So I need to bring out the scriptures more. So, so I'm working on that. So the water, Akim, the brother Yanagaya, for helping me and encouraging me to do that. Okay, so all praises to Yahweh Shem Shai. So the first precept that I want to go to is this. I want to go to Second Chronicles. Let's go to the book of Second Chronicles. Second Chronicles chapter 3. Okay, so Second Chronicles chapter 3 and verse 6. So let's read this real quick. Second Chronicles chapter 3 and verse 6. Now it reads, Second Chronicles 3 and verse 6. It reads, as a matter of fact, let me see here. Okay, so let me just start at verse 3 so we can get the point. And it says, verse 3. Now these are the things wherein Solomon, who was King Solomon, okay, he was a Israelite, he was the king of Israel. Now these are the things wherein Solomon was instructed for the building of the house of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. So the Lord instructed King Solomon to build the house, to build the Lord's house. It says the length by cubits after the first measure was 80 cubits, and the breadth 20 cubits. And the porch that was in the front of the house, the length of it was according to the breadth of the house 20 cubits, and the height was 120. And he overlaid it within with pure gold. Pure gold, man. Yahweh Shem Shai, when he builds something, he builds it with spectacular. Nothing half-assed. Pure gold, man, that's a beautiful thing. Verse 5. And the greater house he sealed with fir tree, which he had overlaid with fine gold, and set thereon palm trees and chains. So the house of Yahweh Shem Shai was beautiful. And the Lord had King Solomon build it. It was, oh man, I just, if Yahweh Shem Shai had King Solomon build this house for the Heavenly Father, we can just imagine what the kingdom is going to look like. Man. It says verse 6. And it's the point. It says, and he garnished the house with precious stones for beauty. And the gold was gold of Parvium. Man. Okay. So what I did was I looked up that word precious. Okay. So this is Strong's Concordance. This is the word precious. Strong's Concordance H3368. Precious. It says valuable, prized, weighty, precious, rare, splendid. So the house of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai that the Lord had King Solomon built for him, it was splendid. It was precious. Precious stones or jewels. These are precious stones, precious jewels. And we, like I said, and I'm gonna stay on point. Okay. It says precious stones or jewels, rare, of the better kinds of stone, used in building houses, as of marble, of stones cut square. These are just some of the stones that the kingdom is going to be built up with. This is just some of them. Okay? Now, what I want to do is I want to go to Revelations. Okay? Revelations chapter, let's see here. Revelations chapter 21. let's see who the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of heaven, who is going to be built for through the spirit and power Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai by Shem Rakakwadash Barakatah. This is Revelation. Now this is the end, the last book of the Bible. So this is talking about what's to come in the future, the near future. Revelations chapter 21 and verse. Let's start at verse 16. And actually, let me see here. Let's see here. Let me start at verse 14. It reads, and the water. Now this is talking about the kingdom of heaven. Once it's come descending down, it's going, because the Lord is building the kingdom of heaven. With the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is building the kingdom of heaven up with us. It's spiritual now, but it's going to be a physical kingdom. Okay, it's going to be a physical kingdom. It says, matter of fact, you know what? Let me start at verse. Wow, this is beautiful. I'm gonna have to start. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna just read it down. I'm gonna start at verse 11. It says, having the glory of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and her light was like unto a stone most precious, even like a jasper stone, clear as crystal. This is talking about the kingdom of heaven. What the Lord's given us just a description of what it's gonna be like. Verse 12, and had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and the names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. So this kingdom is going to be for the children of Israel, the nation of Israel. Verse 13, it says, and it's given a description right here. On the east 3 gates, on the north 3 gates, on the south 3 gates, and on the west 3 gates, and the wall of the city. So it's going to be a physical city, a physical kingdom where people are going to physically live, had 12 foundations, and in them the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. Now, real quick, what I want to do is I want to read this same precept in Revelations 21 and 16. Real quick, Revelations chapter 21, and I'm gonna read that same verse. Revelations. Just bear with me, Akim. Revelations 21 and verse 16. Now, the title for verse 21. See, the New Jerusalem. The new kingdom. The kingdom. New Jerusalem. It's going to be new, refreshed, restored. It says, verse 16, it says, verse 16, it says this. Or is always gonna say where first? Let me just read it real quick. It says, as of verse 13, it says, there were 3 gates on each side, east, north, south, and west. The wall of the city had 12 foundation stones, and on them were written the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb, because it's going to be an order. Okay, the 12 apostles of Yahweh Shai, they're going to be their names is going to be there because they were with Yahweh Shai. So they're going to be what's the word I'm looking for? Be renowned. Their names is going to be on the written in the kingdom, right there on the foundation, the 12 foundation stones, and that's an honor. The 12 apostles of Yahweh Shai. Okay, so they're gonna be honored. Of course, the elect, the 144,000, is gonna be an order. Okay, King David, it's gonna be beautiful, but they're gonna be honored. Okay, verse 15, it says, the angel who talked to me held in the hand a gold measuring stick to measure the city, its gates, and its wall. Okay, verse 16, when he measured it, he found it was a square as wide as it was long. In fact, its length and width and height were each 1,400 miles. Oh my goodness. Wow. Then he measured the wall and found them to be 216 feet thick, according to the human standard used by the angel. Wow. Okay, now let me go back. That's a beautiful thing, man. The kingdom is going to be huge, man. But back to this. It says, let me see. It says, verse 17. Okay, back in the KJV, it says, and he measured the wall thereof in 144 cubits, according to the measure of a man, that is, of the angel. Verse 18, and the building of the wall of it was jasper. This is one of the precious stones. So the building of it, this is going to be one of the stones that the kingdom, the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of Israel, New Jerusalem is going to be built. This is one of the stones. You got these stones, this is just the tip of the iceberg, but this right here, another precious stone, jasper, and the city was pure gold. Man, like unto clear glass. So it's going to be just so beautiful. Gold, it's going to be clear as glass. Verse 19, and the foundations of the wall of the city were garnished with all manner of precious stones. The first foundation was jasper, the second sapphire. Oh man, and sapphire, that's a beautiful precious stone too. It says the third a chalcedony, the fourth an emerald, which is what I have right there. That's just the tip of the iceberg. Okay, it says the fifth sardonyx, the sixth sardius, the seventh chrysolite, the eighth beryl, the ninth a topaz, the 10th a chrysoprasus, the 11th a jacinth, the 12th an amethyst, which is my favorite stone right there. There it is right there, amethyst. Okay, and there you go. And that's what I just wanted to show you. Akim Athquath. It's good. The kingdom is going to be beautiful. It's going to be real beautiful. Okay, so let me just read this real quick in the book of Exodus, real quick, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. Okay, because I didn't want to make this too long. So this is in the book of Exodus, chapter 28. Book of Exodus. Because the Lord had a spirit on me heavy right now. It's a beautiful thing. Exodus chapter 28 and verse. Let's read. Let me see. Just make sure. This is Exodus chapter 28, and I'm gonna start at verse 1. And it says, "And take thou unto thee Aaron thy brother," because Aaron was a priest from the tribe of Levi. Okay, and the Lord is speaking to Moses. So this is what the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai is saying to Moses. He says, "And take thou unto thee Aaron thy brother and his sons with him from among the children of Israel." Okay, because the tribe of Levi were separate from the children of Israel because they were the priests. Okay, "that he may minister unto me in the priest's office, even Aaron, Nadab, and Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar, Aaron's sons." Verse 2, And thou shalt make holy garments for Aaron, thy brother, for glory and for beauty. So their garments were beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. And then and let me read yeah, so this is talking about the priestly garments. So they were beautiful. Now the title in in the beginning of this chapter is the garments of the priests. Okay. So then what I want to do is I want to jump to verse 15. Let's jump to verse 15. And it reads, and thou shalt make the breastplate of judgment with cunning work, after the work of the ephod. Thou shalt make it of gold, so it's pure gold, the breastplate of judgment, okay, of blue and of purple and of scarlet and of fine twined linen shalt thou make it, okay. It says, verse 16, foursquare it shall be, being doubled, a span shall be the length thereof, and a span shall be the breadth thereof. Verse 17, and thou shalt set in it settings of stones. Okay? And we're going to read. Even 4 rows of stones. The first row shall be a sardius, a topaz, and a carbuncle. This shall be the first row. And the second row shall be an emerald, a sapphire, and a diamond. The same stones that what we read, some of the stones we read in Revelation. Okay? And this is the stones, but we're just going to keep reading. It says, in a second row shall be an emerald, a sapphire, and a diamond. Oh, diamond. Diamond is in there. 19. In the third row, a ligure, and a gate, and amethyst. In the fourth row, a beryl, and an onyx, and a jasper. They shall be set in gold in their enclosings. Woo! That's, man. So we were, especially the priests, we were decked out, man. The priests, the tribe of Levi, the priests of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, they were stunning, beautiful, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua by Shem Rakakwadash Barakatah. And it says, verse 21, and the stones shall be with the names of the children of Israel, 12 according to their names, like the engravings of a signet, every one with his name shall they be according to the 12 tribes. Verse 22, and thou shalt make upon the breastplate chains at the ends of wreathen work of pure gold. Man, we were the priests. They were glorious in their apparel. The children of Israel, we were the perfection of beauty back then. But now what we're doing now is we are repenting for all the wickedness that we have done against the Heavenly Father, and we want the kingdom, and we want to get back into Yahweh Shem Yahushua's good graces. But this is some of the stones that the kingdom is going to be built up with. Okay? Back then, in the ancient times when, we were decked out as a people. But now when the kingdom is going to be set up through the spirit and power, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, B'Hashem Rakakwadash Barakatah, this is, it won't compare. It just won't compare. The kingdom to come, it's not going to compare to the old kingdom. It's going to be, I'm just speechless. I don't have no words to say for it, okay? But I'm going to just wrap it up, Akim. I really hope this was an edifying lesson. And, the kingdom is at hand, okay? These are some of the precious stones, and it's a beautiful thing, okay? So I'm going to wrap it up, Akim. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash Barakatah. Double honors to the elders and apostles and the righteous men of great millstone who teach us this truth and righteousness and in brotherly love and sincerity. Okay? The kingdom of heaven is at hand. We almost out of here, Akim and Alquath. Kwam Yasharahla and Abba Babal. Shalom.